Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna be playing some Amulet. Will, Pulliam, and I have been going back and forth a little bit, and we have made some drastic decisions here. So we're gonna start there. I'm gonna go through those real quick. First one and the one I'm the least sure about. Only 3 sanctuaries. I know it's kind of weird. I feel like we are very often struggling to find that bounce land. Now we have access to 4 Serum Visions, and that's exactly what we want to accommodate. Like we are playing a third Botanical Sanctum over the fourth sanctuary, so like that is precisely the reason why we're doing this. But it might be that we want access to the sanctuary more than the Serum Visions, especially post board, since the cantrips come in sometimes against matchups where you want Path to Exile, and having less white sources, of course, means that your one drop, it's not going to be castable most of the time. I am really interested in figuring out whether this is going to actually work out or it's going to be a complete fluke. So yeah, that's gonna be the first thing. We have the one of Bog in the main and the one of Ghost Quarter in the sideboard. We'll have them the other way around, with the Ghost Quarter in the main and the Bojuki Bog in the sideboard. I personally like Bojuki Bog in the sideboard a lot, and I like it more than Ghost Quarter. So this is just a personal preference kind of thing, and in fact, if the metagame changes, then it's very likely that we will actually make this switch around. So um, that is just personal preference more than anything. The second spice we have is 2 Hive Minds in the sideboard. Pikes, it is indeed prime time. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Thanks for the continued support. Really appreciate it. So we have a couple of Hive Minds in the sideboard. The reason for this are the word matchup, of course. That's the main reason, actually. And Hive Mind is also very good against control. It's very good against Tron, and basically any deck where the Hive Mind Pact is good. That's pretty much how it goes. In order to help with the Hive Mind plan, instead of having 3 negates in the sideboard, we have 2 negates, 1 Pact of Negation. The Pact of Negation will most likely come in whenever the Hive Minds come in, to have like a slightly larger critical mass of pacts to go with the Hive Mind. So hopefully it works out. And then everything else is the same that we've been running, except we are not running the Tragic Arrogance. That is the slot that the Hive Mind is taking right here. What's up, Sergio? How you doing? So yeah, let's see how it goes. Amulet White Serum. Let's join a league. It's an interesting league. There are a couple of things that I'm still not particularly confident about, but that's exactly what testing is for. To figure out whether your changes are good or they are just stupid. I think I'm going to keep this. This is a turn 3 Titan. We can Pact on. We can Amulet on 1. We're playing against humans. Yikes! This hand is not very good against humans. Giant. I mean, it's basically 1 Meddling Mage away from dying to humans. I guess Thalia would also wreck us. But if they don't have Meddling Mage, Freebooter on this turn would be annoying because they can take the Relic. But they might... Alright, so they have something. Yeah, so they have the Freebooter this turn. Yeah, this is annoying. Let's see what they take. Awkwardly enough, if my opponent takes the Coalition Relic, this is going to set me behind quite a bit because I cannot afford to Azusa. So that is pretty brutal. Buenas, Inquisitor Jesus. Okay, so that tells me that they have another one. That's basically the read that I'm doing here. They either have another one of those guys, or they have some other way to stop me from casting a Titan next turn. And we can't pay for a pact anymore, so we are going to just yield until end step and put a counter on the relic. What? No, 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 no! What happened there? I put it. Oh, I put a yield until end step. Oh, Moto, come on. That is so frustrating. I clicked on yield until end step. Ah, damn it. Ah, that's frustrating. That's really annoying. We should have cast a Titan that turn. That's and now they have the medley mage, right? Oh no, they don't. Okay, at least we got a chance still. But that's so annoying. All right, I'm going to just like not mess with Modo anymore, and I'm just not going to. I'm just going to start putting counters on Relic in my main phase, because this is getting absurd now. This is getting absurd. Okay. 1, 2. So I imagine that my opponent is going to medley mage in response to me pacting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dismember main deck. I'm getting so wrecked here. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am getting very punished by me sequencing here. Dismembering the main deck is extremely sketchy. I think I'm going to pact it, and then I'm going to play Sanctum and Cavern. I'm getting very punished. Punishments all around. Giant. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yeah, I have way more than enough mana to pay. Stronghold, Boros Garrison. Bounce, Boros. Swing. And here I'm going to get... Do I have enough? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can get Tolaria plus Crossroads. Man, this has been a frustrating way to start the league. Alright, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down and I'm going to start F6ing like a maniac. As long as they don't draw Reflector Mage, we should win. What's up, Sejas? Welcome. Thalia doesn't do anything. Sure, take 4. Okay, so now we're gonna pay for Blue Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna pay for the other pact. Okay. And now we're going to play Garrison. Float red white. Bounce. Play Garrison again. Bounce this. And play Stronghold. Haste here. My opponent has 4, they have 8 toughness, and I can double strike, so they are dead. Alright, we got there, because my opponent's draw wasn't particularly good. And I have no idea why they took the Summoner's Pact instead of the Coalition Relic. That makes no sense to me. Gave me the win, so I'm not going to complain, but definitely a little bit weird. I tried hard to lose that game, and I failed. Tried hard to lose and failed miserably and won anyway. All it takes is for my opponent to draw a Worthless Dismember, 4 lands, and 2 Ether Vials, and then we win. They only drew 4 creatures. Okay, bring in those paths. Out with Pact of Negation, out with Bojuki Bog. In with these 2 guys. Actually, out with Tireless Tracker. I don't want Rex H, I mean. We can side out 1 Summoner's Pact. I'm kind of don't want Serum Visions and Ancient Steerings against the Thalia deck. Definitely want Coalition Relic. The question is, do I want more Steerings or do I want more Serum Visions? I guess Steerings, because Serum Visions can help me. I want more Serum Visions because it can help me find path. Let the mate train begin. How you doing, Aaron? We're doing good today. We just started. We're gonna have a short stream today, just 1 league. Because I need to leave. I think we keep this. Turn 1 Vial. I feel like I don't want the Vesuva, but I do want the Semi-Growth Chamber. Next turn, I'm going to draw the Growth Chamber, play Gemstone Mine. And we will have access to Path to Exile. Green, white are my opponent's chosen colors. Gadok Teague, yeah, that card doesn't do anything. I think I'm still going to Path it, but mostly because I can. I guess it stops engineered explosives down the road. So I guess I'm gonna kill it anyway. It also helps me keep my what a pro. What a pro. Okay. If they want to dismember this Azusa, I'm okay with that. And I'm not going to be playing explosives on 1. This vial is not as relevant as my opponent having access to Meddling Mage and stuff. And my opponent's just not drawing their disruptive creatures. And when they don't draw their disruptive creatures, we usually are in a good spot. Alright, here they might play the Meddling Mage. Vial is on 3 though. Hopefully they reflect. If they Reflector Mage here, yes, sweet. They wasted a Reflector Mage on a worthless Asusa. So we take 2 here. We take 2, and if my opponent plays a Meddling Mage, we're going to path it. So we can... Alright, that is kind of annoying. Except it's not really, because we can EE on 2 and blow it up. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Giant. In fact, we can do the explosives trick. So we can check this out. We can play Amulet on 1, and then the damp sphere will tax the engineered explosives, but it doesn't matter, right? Because we're just you were just casting using 2 different colors, and now we can basically answer my opponent's board no problem, and we also cast Amulet. So damp sphere basically gain my opponent 1 turn. Why would I path this? There's no reason for me to path. I can hold up the path in case my opponent draws something else. If I'm going to damp sphere on 2 anyway, might as well get some free value, right? Okay. I think my opponent played their land. Yeah, my opponent played their land, so they cannot play a 2-drop. So I can just crack explosives here. Because they can't play a 2-drop, so they can't play a Meddling Mage or the other guy. So this is fine. Now we cast Primeval Titan. And we already have the T-West, which is nice. So I am simply going to get, I guess, Garrison Crossroads. Oh, I'm dumb. We have Amulet. I totally forgot that we had Amulet. My bad. Sorry, team. I forgot that we had access to Amulet. Yeah, this was dumb. I should have played Asusa and I should have killed my opponent while I was at it. Sorry about that. The good thing is we can transmute. We can make the most of this anyway. And I can explosives on 3. Or I can set up for Walking Ballista. Setting up for Walking Ballista sounds better, actually. Yeah, I like setting up for Walking Ballista better. Or another Titan if they manage to answer this one somehow. With a path in hand, I just don't see myself losing this game. Even if they have Reflector Mage here, which they do. Even with Reflector Mage here, this just doesn't do enough. Oh, you were referring to Bathing Sphere. I totally missed that. I was like focused on the game and I'm like, what? This is fine. This doesn't do anything. I think here I path the Mantis Rider. I don't want to be taking more damage. And I'm not blocking with Asusa because it's going to allow me to make 1,000,000 mana for Hornet Queen. And then to cast the Titan on the following turn. So here I'm just taking 6. This is fine. I want to watch out for Kessig Malcontents though. Malcontents. Oh, they have the Meddling Mage? Awkward. Okay. My opponent has no cards in hand though, so I'm going to expect that this Honeyqueen is going to be able to stabilize easily. So we play this, then we play 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have a million mana. We're fine. Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen. With a J. 1, 2. 1, 2. And I mean, I'll just play this again. We got enough to pay for our thingy, even through a Damping Sphere. So we should be fine here. The guy, the 3-drop guy, the 3-drop Deputy of Detention would be annoying. But that seems like the only way that my opponent crawls back into this game. Exactly, Deputy of Detention. Well, so far it's been okay. We are 1-0 against humans. This is game 2. Game 1, my opponent whiffed pretty hard. And this game... Did they draw the Deputy? Okay, Reflector Mage is fine. Like, what are they gonna reflect? Just 1 insect token? Yep. You got it. You got it! So now we need to draw a path, explosives. What? Yeah, you don't want to do that, bro. And we're definitely trading this away, like, right now. Trading all the stuff. Again, forgot to put a counter on the relic. F6 is getting me today. It's been rough. They know about this one, so I guess I'll play it out and bounce the Crossroads and replay it. Gain a little bit of life. Alright. Can we all take a second to appreciate that Deputy of Detention isn't a human? Deputy of Detention is not a human, yep. We should all be thankful for that. It would be kind of awesome to draw the double strike land here. Or just a blank. That's fine. But we don't have that many turns to draw blanks. We need to draw something here. That melee mage was real nice. Okay, that's a clock. It's a Mantis Rider. This one I think we are going to block. Because otherwise it's simply going to kill us. We got a lot of outs. T-West, Stronghold. Whoops. Jordan Tebis, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Alright. Can we draw some good stuff, please? Pretty please? Pretty please. I think I'm blocking the champion and trading. Alright, let's draw something because I'm gonna die. Something? Nope. We just die here, right? I guess we could have gained 2 more life if I had thought about this. Yeah, this was a mistake. I could have gained 2 more life that last turn. Yikes. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking that I was going to need to trade the Azusa. Damn. Yeah, that was a punt. That was a pretty bad punt, actually. I'm going to, now that I lose, I'm going to look, and there's gonna be an explosives on top, or a path or something. Let's see. And of course, every time. I think we might have made a mistake there at some point. I'm pretty sure that we could have won that game. I'm pretty sure that I made some mistake there. Keep this. This Serum Visions is going to do a lot to set us up for the future turns. So I want to cast it on 1, even if it costs me a Gemstone Mine counter. Because it might prevent me from drawing a couple of cards that I don't want to draw. Okay. This one's good though. Put Amulet on top. No, we didn't have lethal because my opponent had Reflector Mage. So it was kind of the same. It would have been kind of the same. We would have been in the same situation. So we... To be fair, it was also a punt. Like, I should have gone for it, right? I should have gone for it, but yeah. That in particular wasn't the worst part about... That wasn't the worst mistake that was made in that game. Asusa? Nope. I kind of don't want to transmute yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be transmuting for Blue Pact, if I'm going to be transmuting for Explosives, for Green Pact. I simply don't know. That's a lot of ones, though. Transmuting for Explosives on 1, it's becoming more and more enticing. Even if it costs me my Amulet. Deputy of Detention. So this makes Explosives on 1 even more enticing. More ones? Holy crap. I think I'm gonna be pathing one of the champs here, though. If I transmute and I play out the Explosives, I think I will... Oh, man. So I take 7 this turn, go down to 15. This coming turn I transmute for Explosives and play it out. I think I'm going to pass on this. Something? I'm gonna play it out. This is bad in the face of exactly Phantasmal Image. If my opponent doesn't have Phantasmal Image, though, I kinda win the game. I stop my opponent's clock, I still have access to Path. And I blow up my opponent's board, basically, leaving them with a 1-3. 1-3 and no mana. 5, 9. That's a lot of damage, though. It's a lot of freaking damage. Azusa would be a solid draw, too. Am I dead here? 6, 11, 13, 14, 15. Wow. I was not expecting to die there. I was not expecting to die, so I guess I was... Wow. Alright. Alright, so... Yep, I died, I guess. I didn't have as much time as I thought I did. Having passed the deputy would have given me one more mana though, so I wouldn't have been able to transmute and crack explosives anyway. So I just lost game 2 for no reason. Damn. That was bad. Okay, so I just lost that match because I'm dumb and I forgot that I had Amulet in play. I should have won that game too. I noticed that in the past couple of days I just have not been playing as well as I usually do. I feel like I need to slow down, and I'm just making, you know, stupid mistakes for no reason. I need to take it easy, slow it down, go through my plays. Okay, here we go. This is okay, I'll keep this. Birdlord92, thank you for the follow. Leyline. Okay. So let's lead on Scout, because I don't know yet what I'm gonna be looking for with these Serum Visions. If I am... What? Chalice on 0? Okay. Is this like the white-red Sun and Moon, right? Bounce Land would be nice here. That is not good. Do I want... I don't think I want second Amulet. I kind of want explosives because my opponent is a Blood Moon deck. So I'm going to like draw these explosives. Just in case my opponent slams a moon on turn 2 or turn 3. Temple of Triumph. Okay. Should we play it preemptively? Oh, no, we don't need to because we have access to Coalition Relic. So let's Visions first. 1, 2, we have 1,000,000 mana. All we need right now is a Titan, so let's look for that. And here I actually cannot F6 because my opponent is probably playing Nahiri, and Nahiri can exile tapped artifacts. There's the moon. Moon is fine. We just need a Titan. I think I'm going to just put I'm gonna add blue here, red and green. Preemptively play this guy. And then I'm going to wait. I have no rush to destroy the explosives. I can do it at a moment's notice, and I can wait until I find a Titan, because this chalice is kind of getting me here. Yeah, I can't destroy chalice. Also, this I am playing only one explosives in the main, so this is my only out to Blood Moon. So if I want to like do all my, if I want to do my thing, then I will, like, this is my only out to this. Chalice on 1. That is fine. Put a charge counter. Titan? Nope. Put a counter. Pass. Titan? Nope. Swing for 1. That it would have been nice to get paired against Enduring Ideal, because that deck is really bad. I would be okay playing against that deck. Discard a card, draw a card. I can kill this Nahiri if I want to. No, I actually can't. Alright. Let's keep doing the thing we're doing. Titan? Nope. And I'm waiting because my opponent has 4 Blood Moons in their deck, so I'm waiting until the turn that I have a Titan to crack this, so my opponent doesn't slam a second one, and then I'm blown out. Oops, forgot to charge. Another pact. Look at that. Attack Nahiri. Okay. Yeah, the hardened scales matchup is pretty bad. Man, stupid chalice. Stupid chalice. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for this stupid chalice. Is that how Scooby-Doo villains used to say it in English? I know how they said it in Spanish, but put a charge counter. Draw Titan. Azusa. 1. Okay. Attack Nahiri. Take 1, dog. Do I play into a Wrath? Weren't for you meddling kids. Alright. If it weren't for you meddling chalices. Funny that Simian Spirit Guide, Hardcast Simian would have Basically blocked my guy. I guess that I can blow it up with Relic. Alright, this is the turn. Titan. Give me a Titan. Or give me a worthless scout. Okay, so I can add a white. I use these two to crack. I tap for red. I tap for white. And I play green. Well, but this means that I guess I destroy the Bloodmoon. If my opponent has a second Bloodmoon, I probably cannot cast Titan anymore. But I think it's worth it because otherwise Emrakul is going to simply kill me. So we're gonna add a white here. Then we're going to add green. Whoops, my bad. That's right. My opponent has a Chalice on 0 on 1. Alright, so my plan my plan didn't work out. I guess I should have done this. Oh no, I can't cause yeah, I can't either cause it would get destroyed by this. So I guess I need to add white. White. 2 mana to crack. Then I have white floating. 1, 2, 3, and then haste. Yep, okay. So I guess I can tap this red right now so it doesn't die after I crack it. Then I will float a white and this. Oh, that's right, this is red too. Then this. Now we crack explosives. Destroy the moon. Play my land. Green. Green. Haste. Should I haste Azusa or should I haste the plant token? I guess I'm gonna haste the plant token, I guess. Okay. Yeah. I mean, these chalices were hard luck, really. The good thing is that this matchup seems very good for our good friend Hive Mind. And unless my opponent plays another moon here, if I top deck a Titan, I win. Titan for the win? Okay, we're just gonna concede. My opponent is gonna -8, go get a Nahiri, blah 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 blah. Rex Sage I like, Tireless Tracker I like, Negates in Hive Mind I like, and Pact of Negation I don't like, but since I'm bringing in Hive Minds, whoops, yeah, no, that's fine. It's kind of awkward because I would like to have access to all my Titans and less Pacts, but Hive Mind forces you to sideboard in a way that it's pretty weird. Because Hive Mind wants me to have access to all of my Pacts. Even though I kinda don't want to have access to all of my Pacts. Very strange. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Turn 1, Steerings. Turn 2, hold up Negate. Uh-oh, that's very scary. Now they just need a Simian Spirit Guide to... I think I need the land, unfortunately. Alright, Simian Spirit Guide basically wins the game for my opponent here. No Simian. Sweet. Negate that one. Serum Visions. Okay, that is nice. How do we do this? We are going to play the Sanctuary, bouncing the Gemstone Mine here. But I kind of want the Forest. So I guess we don't want the Simic Growth Chamber. Alright. If they have a second Blood Moon, we kind of lose. But if they don't, we're in a very good spot. Second Blood Moon. We got outs though. We got outs. We got Rexage as an out. We got Wrath. Sure, that doesn't matter. We got Rexage as an out. We got I mean, we gotta hurry up though. Green Pact would do it. Never mind. Steerings into another Coalition Relic. Alright, that's cool. Play Coalition Relic. Pass the turn. Hope my opponent doesn't have an Artifact Destruction, because that would be bad for me. Ruined Halo. Yep. People love to bring in Ruined Halo against us, and we're like, cool. Sounds good. Also, Ruined Halo doesn't protect Nahiri. That is fucking brutal, though. Second Blood Moon. And even my opponent had a turn 2 Blood Moon, turn 3 Blood Moon. Chalice. Oh! This is so frustrating. I mean, we still got an out that for my opponent to naturally top deck the Emrakul exactly this turn. Hazoret the Fervent doesn't do anything. Are they not playing Emrakul? It seems like they're not playing Emrakul. Oh, they are just like, they're just so far ahead that they just don't care. That's insane. Okay. Wow. If I had naturally top decked the Rex Sage right there, my opponent would have been so punished. They plussed for no reason instead of ultimating and killing me. That's so greedy. If I naturally top deck Rex Sage, I actually win the game there. Also, my opponent just beating us with a completely unplayable deck. My opponent's 1 and 3, yikes. Finally, we get a reasonable hand against the poor guy at 1 and 3. Kind of brutal. And they're playing basic planes. Max Figueredo, thank you for the follow. So they could still be playing blue-white. I guess I might as well play around Mana Leak next turn. Mostly because I can. Mana Tithe would be pretty good here. It's my opponent. You lost to Restore Balance in the open. That's just... Ugh, that's gross. We lost to Restore Balance yesterday, like the blue-red Restore Balance deck. Ugh. Alright, not a Mana Tithe deck, but they are blue-white though. So, good for me on the reads. Yep. Playing around Mana Leak like a boss. Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's not blue-white. Yeah. My opponent is on blue-white Shed Bears. I guess that is why they're 1 and 3. Play my lands, play my scouts. Unless they have Meddling Mage. Even if they have Meddling Mage, I can Explosive Zone too. What is this? Like band company of sorts? Deputy of Detention. Get the Amulet? Yeah. Makes sense. I can trade with this Thalia. Do I want to trade with this Thalia? I kinda do? Kinda do? Yeah, let's do it. Let's trade with this Thalia. If they are indeed if they do have another Thalia in hand, that just it doesn't really matter because that means that next turn their mana is gonna be taxed playing the second Thalia, so this is fine. Thalia down. So we play this, we bounce this, and we pass the turn. We could have transmuted this turn, but there's just no reason for us to. Hope this is another Thalia, and I feel like a champ. Because if my opponent taps out for a Thalia here, they are very, very dead. Yep. Are you from Brazil? You didn't like my Brazilian friends. No, I'm from Argentina. Which yes, we also Brazil and Argentina have mate in common. It's this drink that I am drinking right now. So do I want to either playing T West or playing Simic Growth? It doesn't matter. Both of them give me Titan Mana next turn. I think I'm gonna play the Simic Growth here. It gives me more untapped sources for my next turn. Naming Giant. And now the Giant Parade begins. And Thalia is actually hurting my opponent more than it's hurting me. Because I have a million mana, they only have 3, and if they want to path, they can't path me right now. So by trading with that Thalia last turn, I'm basically double time walking my opponent, which is great. I kind of want Stronghold here. I don't care about gaining life because I'm on 19. I'm not gonna die anytime soon. But I might. Yeah, I'm gonna get the T West. Seems better. I would play West so you can play some bounce effects later. Yeah, I can get some value, but I mean, the problem with playing the T-West is I am going to be using the bounce effect to bounce the T-West itself later, so it doesn't really... can I say something in Spanish with the Argentina accent? Sí, por supuesto. Los argentinos hablamos así, es medio extraño, es bastante rápido y bastante seguidito, así que no es lo más fácil para aprender. Yeah, so I just said that Argentinians speak very quickly and very close together, kind of. So it's not the easiest version of Spanish to learn. Alright, Path to Exile. Anonymous, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Hornet, yeah, we want all of these guys. Bye bye Pact of Negation. Bye bye Bujuku Bog. We can take out probably 2 pacts, a couple of Serum Visions. I'm still not sure whether I want Ghost Quarter or not. I think I don't. I think I'd rather have access to Cavern. But my opponent might have some they might have some kind of... Oh, I should definitely play an Excavator, actually. My opponent is most likely on some LD plan of sorts. Let's do this. Exactamente, a Klepatsky. Sí, busqué la segunda tolería porque de esa manera puedo usar la primera para buscar titán y en caso de que le hagan path a mi titán que tengo ahora, y la segunda la puedo usar para explosivos. That sounds very efficient, like no saliva goes unwasted. Yes, Argentinians, we care a lot about our saliva efficiency. It's something that we are very well known for. I still don't know exactly what Excavator does in this deck. Can you explain a little? Yes! Excavator is mostly against decks that are planning on attacking your lands. So we're playing against a Taxes deck, right? So my opponent is going to be going heavily after my mana, and I can use Excavator to get back lands that were destroyed, particularly bounce lands. Also, if you transmute Tolaria West, let's say I transmute Tolaria West here on turn 3, I can then play it again later with Excavator, and then I can play a bounce land in order to bounce the Tolaria that I had transmuted prior. So it gives you extra value. Also, against something like Tron, you can just go squatter your opponent out of the game with Excavator. I would recommend that. It's very fun. Poor opponent, mulligan into 3. How often do I drum nowadays? Every day. I mean, it's what I do for a living. Unfortunately, streaming is not enough to it's not enough to support me. So, in fact, this very weekend I will be playing a couple of shows in San Diego, Friday and Saturday. Dumping sphere. How can I ever beat? How can I ever beat a dumping sphere? That's insane, opponent. How could I ever beat that? That's unbeatable. This is a white source. I don't think I want any of this. I just feel like I could not draw cards for the rest of the game and I would get there anyway. I'm gonna keep Kalni just because I don't want to use a gemstone counter. How do you say I love you in Argentina? It's the same as any other Spanish. It's te amo. We're not that creative. Okay. So here we Sage. So I guess my opponent is just on blue-white spirits. They are not on shit bears. Which also doesn't really matter at all. But I definitely don't want Excavator against blue-white spirits. Instead of Excavator, I would be playing probably another Scout. But yeah, I definitely don't want this card. It doesn't do anything. So this turn, next turn I'm going to play Excavator and hold up Path. I could pass the Supreme Phantom right here. Oh, it's Te Amo. It's with a T. T-E space A-M-O. Te Amo. If you say 10 times fast, it sounds very ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Te amo, 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 te amo. It's not. It's not particularly particularly fancy. Do I want to Phantom here? I don't want to give my opponent Spell Queller mana. So I'll just hang in there. Well, my opponent has Spell Queller mana, I guess. Well, but now that my opponent has Spell Queller mana, I can just path this and they will tap out if they want to save it. So this is nice. Whether they have Captain or Queller, it just doesn't matter because next turn I'm going to... Because they're tapping out here, now I'm going to be able to... yeah, now I'm gonna be able to slam a Prime Time and my opponent can't do anything about it. So this should be game over. Not that the game wasn't over already, but now it's officially over. As in my opponent's life will go down to 0. Boros, Garrison, Slayer, Stronghold. Haste here. We're going to bounce I guess we're gonna bounce Bordos Garrison. Swing for 8. And we're gonna get the life gain land and what? I guess another Simic Growth. Yeah. Another Simic Growth. We're gonna bounce Stellaria. And we are going to play out the Scout. How much Titan do I play around IRL? Basically every event that I play in. Which unfortunately is not that many, because, well, being a musician means that I am more often than not I have BC weekends, which is when most Magic events tend to happen. So it usually doesn't work out. But I'm usually pretty good at searching stuff in paper. Is my paper deck in English or in Spanish? I am. It's mostly in English because when I lived in Argentina, I usually I only played way back in the day. I stopped playing for the first time after when I was living still in Argentina. I stopped playing at the pre-release of Guild Pact. And I don't remember when the pre-release for Guild Pact was. We're playing. I feel like I played against this person already. They were on Phoenix. Is this hand good enough against Phoenix? It feels like it is not. This one is much better. Serum Visions is nice. And I'm gonna get to cantrip. I'm gonna play 3 spells next turn. It's gonna be great. No, I don't like foils. Sick. Check this out. Who's the Xerox deck now? Second Amulet. Oh, that messes up my insane turn, because now just playing second Amulet is better. Unfortunate. I was going to play Simic Growth and just Steerings and Serum Visions and just not bring back any Phoenixes, unfortunately. Okay, opponent holding up Remand or something. Titan off the top? No Titan. But this is still fine. We can play out the Simic, bouncing Gemstone Mine, which is nice because it doesn't cost us a line drop. And we're going to Steerings first. Never lucky. I guess find Coalition Relic. And Serum Visions. Nice. Put Titan on top. Play Coalition Relic. And I guess I might as well play the Scout. I'm going to get to Titan next turn anyway, so I want to give my opponent something to kill, so they tap out on their turn and then they die when I untap. That doesn't do anything at all. But sure, I'm pretty sure my opponent felt very smart about that one. Yeah, it's funny because the Weird Prison deck is making decks do weird things. And here, I know that this is a mistake, but I'm doing it on purpose. I'm playing the land before activating the Scout without a second land in hand, because I want my opponent to be tempted, I guess, to to be tempted to kill my scout in response. I'm gonna play around double bolt here. Shadow of Doubt. Damn. My opponent's going hella deep over there. Alright, so if they have double bolts, we might be in trouble here. I guess they do. Okay. Opponent gets to feel very smart about this one. And now I have an explosives on top. Oh, I guess I bottomed the explosives? They're gonna surgical my prime times. Okay. They actually did this against me earlier today. They are playing Phoenix, but they are playing like a sketchy version of Phoenix. One, two, three. And now I'm very sad that I'm not playing Walking Ballista. Because Walking Ballista would kind of win here. This one is some spice. It doesn't seem particularly good. Yeah, I played against him, I think, earlier today. He's stream sniping you, but in next level sense. I guess so. I mean, they got me pretty well, to be fair, so. Red, white, double strike, swing for 2, charge, charge. All right. Hardcast Phoenix. Sure. Can I get something, please? White, red, double strike, swing, charge, charge. Red, white. We're not playing Ballista. So I guess if everybody starts playing like this stupid Phoenix list with like main deck stuff like Shadow of Doubt and Surgicals. I guess Surgical in the main deck is a thing now, but like Shadow of Doubt, holy crap. So I think I'm dead here. I am dead. No, I'm not dead. Sure. I don't think I have any outs though. I think my opponent is playing the worst version of Phoenix I've ever seen though. Come Gyoko? No idea what Kome Gyoko means. They asked me Kome Gyoko in chat though. We'll see. We'll see what that means. We side out Cavern of Souls. We side out Pact of Negation. We side out all scouts. And we side out like one Serum Visions. Oh, it means I got you. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess my opponent is not also it's not only a douche with the list that they're playing, but they are also a douche in chat. So they're going for the douche overkill. What am I drinking? Great question. What I'm drinking is called mate, MATE, which is an Argentinian drink, or like it's not only from Argentina. You also find it sometimes in other South American countries, but it's native of Argentina, like the south of South the south of South America, if that makes sense, southeast, and it's basically a kind of tea. You put some like herbs in there, as you can see. So it's really funny when you drink it somewhere where people don't know what you're doing and they think that you're like drinking weed or something. Um, but yeah, it's actually not. You don't get high or anything like that. You don't get high or anything like that. But yeah, it's kind of like a mix between tea and coffee because it is caffeinated, but it's not like as caffeinated as coffee, for example. So we can explosives on 3 if we expect my opponent to have a blood moon on turn 3, which is very possible. We can Azusa and play like nothing's going on, which is another option. We have the path, so like playing explosives on 2 doesn't really seem very enticing to me. Um, my opponent went top bottom with the Serum Visions. Yeah. My opponent is. Yeah, the mate is drunk in Brazil. Yeah. Yeah, so those are my. I think I'm going to go for Eon 3 because seems like the most likely way that I lose this game is to a Blood Moon. So we're gonna set up for that. And next turn I can path the thing in the ice and also play Azusa. Morphos, of course. Does this deck ever not flip thing in the ice on turn 3? I don't think I've ever played against. The only times where my opponents don't flip thing in the ice on turn 3 is when they play a Blood Moon. How many Phoenix are we getting, huh? How many Phoenixes do we got coming? Only one. Just swinging for 3? Okay. That could have been worse. That's awkward. I kind of don't want to give my opponent mana here. I guess I'm going to play Simic Growth and pass. Hold up Path to Exile. Wouldn't be surprised if they have 4 Blood Moons in this side. Yeah, they may. They might have them. Like, my opponent's going really deep on the Amulet hate. Nothing like targeting a deck that's like 3% of the meta with like 5 cards in your main deck. Okay. I have Scales, Spirits, and Shadow on paper trying to decide what to get next. Amulets on my shortlist. I would definitely recommend. Light Search, they had main deck Echoing Truth. They had main deck Shadow of Doubt, which they cast in response to my Titan trigger. Main deck Shadow of Doubt, and well, of course, main deck Surgical, with which everybody is playing right now. Serum Visions, they flip the Awoken Horror, get the Phoenix back to the hand. Yeah, I know that it's for Prison. I'm just speaking in Path You. Spell Pierce. Okay. Alright, sweet. So we drew a bunch of blanks. Nothing like drawing a bunch of blanks when you're under the gun. We get to main deck or something. I mean, we could be playing something like main deck. We could be playing something like Sakama or stuff like that. I don't think I like it, but I mean, we could be playing that. Can we draw a Primeval Titan, please? Can we draw a Primeval Titan, please? Main deck Wayward Swordtooth. We played the main deck Swordtooth yesterday, and it was pretty bad. Alright, Phoenix coming back again. This is why I hate playing against Phoenix. It's like we're playing around Blood Moon, and in playing around Blood Moon, we lost to the cards that my opponent did draw. And we are just drawing blank pieces of cardboard over and over again. Blank pieces of virtual cardboard. To speak correctly. Prime time? I mean, that is... We're just gonna get got here by like something stupid. I know it. What is this? Remand? Shadow of Doubt? Oh, just the dispel. Okay. Alright. Is this gonna be the slow roll? No, okay. Well, at least no slow roll. Well, that did not work out. That did not work out. I can give this list one more shot. I don't think that... I don't think that like the way that the games played out right there was particularly representative. I don't think that we're... Actually, let's cancel, because I don't want to get paired against Blue-Red Phoenix with Shadow Doubt, I guess. I'm gonna be... Kamigai was today so much better than the Masters one. I agree 100%. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let's go. Umba Mask. What's Umba Mask? Card. Umba Mask. Oh, Uba Mask. Oh, damn it. Card. Uba Mask. Yeah, this hand has a high likelihood of a turn 4 Titan on the play, which seems reasonable enough. As well as having a couple of pieces of interaction in like some ways to gain life and a way to exile my opponent's graveyard. That's a nice draw there. Definitely don't want Azusa. And probably don't want Vesuva either. Untap land would be nice. Amulet would also be nice. I don't think that it's pretty loose. I mean, I think it's a little bit greedy. I don't think it's loose. I think it's just greedy. We could have bogged on 2 and then set up for Azusa on turn 3, but we would have drawn the Azusa if we had gone for that play. The opponent's going to discard. Guess they whiffed on lands. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. It delays us a little bit, but I think Tormod script. Okay, so we're probably playing against the Living End deck again. And here I think I want to play Scout here. This is either Living End or the other deck, the As Foretold deck. Oh no, this is the Restore Balance deck because it has Serum Visions. Because the Living End deck doesn't play Serum Visions; they just play the Cyclers. So this is probably the As Foretold deck. Two cards from the bottom. Yeah, my opponent's digging deep for those lands. Alright, confirmed. Bounce Gemstone. I could play Azusa here. I don't think I want to play Azusa here though. Okay, so here we're going to Titan. Yes, and we're going to set up Pact of Negation for next turn. And this Ancestral, unless my opponent draws something good right here, this Ancestral is not going to be relevant. This Scout is going to be good at giving me double strike mana next turn. They might Simian Spirit Guide into As Foretold into just like blow out my board, which would not be good for me. Yep, there it is. So here comes the Foretold. And they are probably going to Restore Balance. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Even with all of those missed land drops. Yeah, even with all of those missed land drops. This is still quite bad for us. Choose 2 lands you control. So we're gonna choose this and this. Sacrifice all creatures, and then we're gonna discard Azusa. No. What? Choose 4 cards in your hand. Okay. Done. Yeah, I guess if I had played the Azusa on turn 3, maybe I would be in a better spot because we would have been probably 1 turn faster, maybe? I think unfortunately I'm gonna need to Azusa here. So the transmute will have to wait until next turn. And I need to make all my land drops. It's pretty crazy how many land drops my opponent lost, and they are. I think that they're ahead here. Imagine UMS for us. I guess UMS is the new tech, huh? A Brave via Susa. I'm very much okay with this. I'm also okay with them playing lands. So if I find a land, if I find an amulet, I think I win. Alternatively I can transmute for Pact of Negation and set up for the next turn. But if I'm gonna be doing that, then I might as well Steerings first anyway, because again, if I find an amulet, I'm gonna be in a good spot. So yeah. Do these other cards do anything? No, so I'm gonna get the other Tolaria West. Transmute Tolaria for... I guess I can transmute for explosives now. It seems better to transmute for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I'm going to transmute for explosives on 3. To play around my opponent having remand. Then bounce this. And then next turn I can blow up explosives and then play a Titan. Or I can blow up explosives and transmute for Pact of Negation. But then Ancestral Vision is going to resolve, so that's kind of sketchy. It feels like I cannot beat another Restore Balance, so I think I'm going to be... They're playing out lands, though. Which is interesting to me. Search for a Skanta. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to transmute for Blue Pact first. My opponent could have access to Cryptic Command at this point. Pact of Negation, and I think I'm going to crack this now. No, I'm going to crack it on upkeep. So they cannot... Well, if I crack it right now, then I can play the Asus afterwards. The problem is if my opponent has Cryptic... If my opponent has Cryptic, then they... Yeah, I think it's worth it to crack it now. They can Cryptic bounce their own as Foretold. Okay. Okay. I guess Cryptic bounce my Simic would be annoying here. Okay, they don't have it. I let the Ancestral Resolve. Ancestral Resolves. And now they're going to try to flip the Ascanta, which makes sense. Flip Ascanta. Okay, I jam. Please don't have a remand. One, two, three, four. I think this is fine. Next turn we can pay for Pact. And this is no Ascanta activation for my opponent here. And I think this is the way that I'm going to prevent them from getting ahead. I just need to stop my opponent's Ascanta activations. Want to say thanks for the great content, really helping me understand the deck better. Still liking the serums. I have been enjoying the serums quite a bit, yeah. I think they're pretty sweet. Okay. Hopefully we find any land here. It's an Amulet. That's fine. We're gonna cast this one. Okay, they're gonna get one Ascant activation, but I don't think there's nothing I can do about it. Cavern of Souls or Tuleria would be insane here. See what they find. Nothing. The Wefsky. Okay, that's kind of what we need to win, so that's cool. But yeah, thank you for your comment, Spotty Rhyme. I appreciate it. Glad that the streams are helping you out. All right, give me that cavern. Give me that Cavern of Souls. Remand. Yeah, I don't think I can pack this, unfortunately. It would have been awesome to draw a bounce land there. If we had drawn a bounce land, we would be in a very, very nice spot. Unfortunately, not the case. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, interesting that my opponent has more lands than I do. All right, what do we find? Another remand. That's annoying. Uh-oh. Exile Gargadon. So now pacts are gonna be extremely dangerous. This makes me so sad. Like I just need to jam. I can't do anything about it. Just gotta jam. And then, damn it. Ugh. We've been struggling so much this stream. I made some very bad mistakes in the last league though. Like that match against humans was just horrendously played on my part. Horrendous. But yeah, I simply cannot afford to Pact of Negation or Remand, because if my opponent cryptics the pact, or they like remand or remand. I mean, I guess if they remand or remand, I don't need to pay for pact, so there's that. But if they Echoing Truth, sure. Echoing Truth on Amulet is interesting. I guess they're going for it here. They're just gonna sack their whole board and like do stuff, I guess. Okay. They tapped all their mana on upkeep, so. Oh, they're gonna put a bunch of things on the stack. Okay. Electrodominance resolves. Okay. Gonna yield to those. And now, I mean, I guess we do this, right? What are we doing with that otherwise? They just have another one, so we just die to Pact and Upkeep. Electrodominance and another balance, and we die. Alright. It was bound to happen. My opponent drew like so many cards, and okay, so we're gonna bring these guys in. Definitely Rex Sage. I know that my opponent is playing Blood Moons in the sideboard. Crossroads seems pretty bad. This is the question though. Do I want Hive Mind? It seems like I would want Hive Mind. Which means that I want my pacts. Take out one Asusa, take out a couple of Serum Visions. We want the potential of the explosiveness of Amulet, so we can take out one Primetime, maybe two. I guess only one Pact of Negation is fine. Let's go with this. Definitely want the relics. If at any point we had drawn a Cavern of Souls, we would have won that game, or a Tolaria West, so we can transmit for Cavern. That would have been nice. All right. Let's have some good draws here, shall we? Okay. Definitely keeping this. Definitely keeping this. It's crazy the amount of decks that are running main deck Echoing Truths right now. It's pretty crazy. Like that weird deck has really been doing damage to the modern format. Susurrus really really messed it up. Exile Gargadon. Okay. Okay. We gotta draw something here. Any untapped land or any bounce land would do it. Any untapped land or bounce land would do it. Huh. Do we negate this and try to go for broke? I guess we hold. Sweet. We win then? Gonna name Antelope. Yeah, let's name Giant. Let's play correctly. Let's play correctly. Got him. Hive Mind. That was fun. Hive Mind kills are special. On the draw, I feel like I want access to the extra pact of negation. Maybe over another Steerings. Or over the Tireless Tracker. No, Tracker is great in this kind of matchups. Yeah, I guess it kind of has to be another Steerings. I guess it could be another Summoner's Pact. My opponent is likely to be playing Chalices too. Nah, I'm just going to go like... No. Let's go like this. Okay, let's go. Oh, you're right. They can't be playing Chalice. You're correct. Yep. Though maybe my opponent, knowing that now I have Hive Mind, they will be bringing in they would be bringing in Chalice to next level me. Okay, so here we're going to Amulet on 1. Amulet on 1, so if we find a bounce land, we can Relic on 2. Which would be pretty nice. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. A Brave? Probably. Shattering Spree. Let's cast Steerings, find the Gemstone. And I guess we play out the T-West. This is bad. Yep, that's very, very bad. Never mind, this is great. This is great, don't worry about it. Okay, Gargadon is in the house. I think we Relic here instead of Azusa. It's better in the face of Restore Balance. And it basically gets us in the same place. Maybe I should have held the Simic though. Yeah, maybe I should have held the Simic in hand. And play out a Gemstone instead of... Yeah, that was bad. Because now... Like, I would have been able to Titan anyway next turn if I wanted to. And now, because of... And now, if they go all in on this Gargadon, then they're going to wreck me pretty hard. And I could have held a double land in hand to, like, potentially rebuild post... Potentially rebuild post... post Restore Balance. Okay. So do I play Coalition Relic or do I transmute for Pact of Negation? I think I'm going to transmute for Pact of Negation. In before Stifle Bird, right? I think I made a mistake there. I should have played out the Azusa and hasted it. Though I guess this is also fine. Another remand. Just stop it with the remands. Enough already. Enough already with the remands. Holy crap. Alright. So many remands. You're gonna go with Deck Zombiab. Not deck list. Yeah, at this point, if they go for it, then I just assume they have it. Let's go with Amulet. Nothing? Okay. Let's go with Summoner's Pact. At this point, I think we're going for it. Primeval Titan. Cast Primetime. All 4 remands in the top 20 cards of their deck? This is egregious. Dispel. Okay. If they have it, they have it. Because I'm gonna die to my Pact on my upkeep. So if they have it, they got me. I think it was correct to go for it there. It's actually very unlikely that they will find all 4 remands in the top 20 cards. So I think it's correct to go for it there. If they have balance plus either Foretold or the other thing, We're dead. Seems like they don't, though. It would have been nice to find like a negate or something. We're not looking good here. What? They just whiffed? I will definitely take it. I will definitely take it, because that matchup does not seem good at all. Oh, sweet, Zombie Up, yeah. Maybe I'm in error, but I saw you today play Ballista and isn't in the decklist. We are not playing Ballista. No Ballistas. No Ballistas in this list. So you might be confused with another stream, maybe? Maybe you were watching a different stream? We're playing against the Baron of Bacon. Crazy. Unfortunately, this is a mulligan. This is a keep. We definitely want to find some bounce land here. I know this list we're playing one less bounce land than usual, so this kind of hands that really depend on a bounce land in order to function are way worse. My opponent has turn 3 Tron. Alright. There is a bounce land. That's not gonna be fast enough, I don't think. In fact, it's possible that I should... Unless my opponent is very bad and they can't minus on a land. I think that I need to get lucky. So I'm not going to flash in the Semi-Growth Chamber EOT. I'm going to flash in the Stronghold. Because if we draw Amulet, we can attack, we can play and haste the Titan. Okay, no turn 3 Karn. Okay, give me an Amulet, please. If we find an Amulet, we win. Nope. Ghost Squatter. Okay, Sanctum of Ugin. What is this? Walkie Bee? Alright. Sack your stuff. The Mog is in the house. Okay, so we're going to Vesuva. Copy Simic. Actually, it's possible that I should have Vesuva copied Stronghold there. Okay, just hope for the best here. BBD Babidi Ban, thank you for the follow. Oh, actually, we're not playing. Shit. We're not playing. We're not playing GQ in the main, so I don't think we can win. My opponent's gonna mog me. I can potentially get enough blue sources so that I can pack the Ulamog and still be able to pay. Oh, they just gonna pack this turn. They're gonna Ulamog this turn, so I just concede. Can't beat that. Alright. Okay, so this is actually one of the matchups where Hive Mind is at its best, so that is nice. Also ramming up, Bojugibog out, Ghost Squatter in. Probably Caveira Crossroads out. You can probably take out one Titan, maybe even two Titans. Hive Mind seems like a better plan against them. Using Steering Wars and Scrying when you want to find Hive Pact. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. The thing is that I still want to find Amulet and stuff, right? We can take out. We can actually probably take out both Coalition relics, since Azusa and Scout should be pretty reliable ramp in this matchup. I think this hand is too slow, unfortunately. I think this hand is too slow, unfortunately. I think this hand is probably fine. We're looking for bounce lands. Or Amulet would also be a good one. Opponent also mulligans, so there's that. I'm attacking here because next turn I will be able to cast Azusa even if I draw a bounce land, so the extra land drop that I make here doesn't really matter. Yeah, you got it, that's fine. Bounce land, please. That is a reason to not play anything last turn, but that's just so greedy to me. And right here, bounce land gives us the game anyway because of Azusa, so just trying to draw a bounce land. If we draw a bounce land, we win. This top not seer doesn't do anything. Ballista on 2, it's kind of annoying. But we can, yeah, okay, so we can still pact for Azusa and do stuff here. Vesuva, copy. Bounce. Play Azusa. Copy. Third land drop. Copy. I think I want to... What do I want to bounce? Yeah, I think I'm going to bounce the Gemstone. Prime time. Yes. Stronghold. Ghost Squadron doesn't do anything here, so no reason for me to do that. So I'm simply going to make sure I don't die to my pact. And this O-Stone will probably be cracked next turn, so I need to set up for Tolaria Transmute. Yes, I'm gonna do this, and now I can bounce the T-West. And next turn, even if my opponent blows up my board, I can pay for Pact, then transmute Tolaria for another Titan, and then set up for the following turn to Titan again. And we get there. Sweet. On to game 3. Yeah, I think I like this plan. We could maybe do like -1 Pact of Negation, +1 Prime Time. I don't think so, though. I want to make sure that if I do draw the Hive Mind kill, that it's good. Opponent moles. Do I keep or do I mole here? I think I keep, but it's not easy. I think it's just a keep. It might work out very wrong, though. I might be very, very punished by this keep. Steerings for power plants. I'm gonna play T West just in case I draw Serum Visions, and I have more Serum Visions than Steerings. So I want to play out the Tolaria West, because alternatively I could have also played the Vesuva, copy my opponent's forest to set up for Ancient Steerings. And Scout is not a consideration because I can cast the Scout off of the cavern. Okay. So I think we Azusa, and then I play Cavernon Giant, and then we bounce the Tolaria West. And here we can try to set up triple go, I guess double Ghost Quarter for next turn if we don't die horribly to my opponent having a million mana. Or I can transmute for a Pact of Negation. Don't have Karn, 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 don't have Karn. Sure. So I can't transmute. So simply I float some mana. I bounce, replay. And now my opponent is not going to be able to Karn minus. So let's say my opponent has second Karn, okay? Worst case scenario. My opponent has second Karn, and they minus here. Then I only have access to 4 mana. Okay, so I'm gonna play out the T-West, so if I draw another untapped land, I can exile the Azusa. And if I draw another... exile the Azusa to the Karn. And if I draw another untapped land, I win. Chromatic Sphere is fine. Cycle. Don't play second basic. Don't play second basic. Damn it. I guess I can just go squatter them a lot. That seems to be the plan. Squatter. Go squatter. And we can save this one for draw step. And now we swing at Karn, so if they want a Karn minus, it's gonna cost them the Karn. And we still have multiple ways to pay for Pact. I'm gonna hit all three, so... What? They had the Dismember and they didn't... Oh, they top deck that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. So that was their draw for turn. Okay. So here's an interesting thought. Do I just like play out the hive mind here? This means that any of my opponent's Sylvan Scryings and stuff like that get copied? I think I do. I just play a naked hive mind. I play a naked hive mind, and then like my opponent needs to like naturally draw into a Karn and play it. I guess this makes their nature's claims better. But like all of their cycling now, yeah, that's a nature's claim. I guess that's probably fine though. There we go, sweet. Okay, so we win. We're gonna do bounce land plus stronghold. Play land. Haste Titan. Attack. And here we're gonna get bounce land. Because I can return the stronghold and the T-West to hand. And now I can transmute for a blue pact on my second main. Transmute for Pact of Negation. Pass the turn. Sweet. We got there. I think I'm gonna be playing one more match today. Cause I gotta go to a friend's house. Cause he's leaving. So gonna mulligan this one. This one is much better. So we want bounce lands. Keep. That one's not good enough. We want bounce lands. We're on the play. Are we playing against Avrak? No, we're playing against Elves. I didn't even notice that we won the die roll then. Wow, OP's 4-0. Going for that 5-0 dream. Alright, let's try to draw a bounce land here. How am I feeling about this list? The list looks fine. It feels pretty sweet. We're probably gonna die to Elves though. Because this list is not particularly well suited to beat Elves. The botanicals have been fine. It's nice to have access to all of that transmute mana. And I think they are better as botanical sanctums than they are as something like Temple of Mystery. Sweet. So unless my opponent has main deck Rex Sage, which they might, we should be able to Titan next turn. Or maybe they just kill us. That's also an option. Okay, so my opponent's probably holding up company. Is Suri. Okay, so I can't explosive them anymore. I can swing though. So my opponent can block with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can block with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can deal them 11 at most. No, that's way worse than that, because they can block and then activate a Suri with the +3/+3 ability. Yeah. So I guess... I play Titan. E4-1 doesn't do anything because they just add mana with Heritage to it and then regenerate all of their elves. So E on 1 is not an option. E on 3 is the only option. If I attack though, and I tap them out, if I attack and I tap them out, that gives me the option. The issue if I attack is that my opponent can simply take it. They just take 16 and then they kill me on the crackback. If they block and activate, this is overrun, right? +3/+3. So this is gonna be all 4/4s basically. They're all gonna be 4/4s. So that's 4, 8, 16. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Titan, transmute for explosives on 3 and pass the turn. Bounce. I don't have enough mana to transmute, haste, attack, and set up a Suri for 3. And set up explosives for 3. It is unfortunate. So we get Sunhome plus... No, we need to get... I have one more land drop. So I can do 1, 2, 3 to transmute, and I need 5 mana total to put explosives on 3 and to crack it. So I need to do... I guess I need to do T-West plus Garrison. Bounce. Transmute. Engineered explosives. Explosives on 3. Making some Jeskai colors. Play this out. and do this in the end step. My opponent can court for 3. I guess now they can't. Okay. We untap. Now what? Well, but I was... I guess I could have like explosives on 1 and like force them to like do something on their turn. I guess it worked out for me though. They only had 1 threat and no company. No company is pretty lucky. Because they can regenerate all of their dudes with explosives on 1. Well, I'm only playing 1 explosives in the main. I really wish I were playing a second one. So here we swing. I'm gonna get Simic plus double strike land. Can I double strike? So I double strike, then I bounce Simic, then I transmute, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm exactly 1 mana short. Crap. In that case, I guess I'm gonna bounce Crossroads. And then I can transmute for Titan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or actually I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can simply like swing and I can just transmute for a Pact of Negation. Oh, I guess I... Pact of Negation stops everything except for exactly another Asuri. What if my opponent has like the one that gives +1/+1? So that would be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's not lethal. So Archdruid doesn't do it. Oh, really? Oh, this is just a gift. So Archdruid doesn't do it. Shaman of the Pack would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 also. Yeah, so I think we are simply going to transmute for Pact of Negation. Because it seems like my opponent's only outs here are... Yeah, they can make like a big scoose, I guess. Forget about them making a big scoose, I guess. But them making a big scoose doesn't... Like, the scoose is gonna be a 6/6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's even less damage. Yeah, I'm just going to transmute for Pact of Negation. Pact of Negation blanks their big cards, meaning their big cards being Collected Company and the one that makes them draw a bunch, Lead the Stampede. Sure. There's no graveyards anymore. You have done it, opponent. Yeah, double striking and making another Titan was another option. Heritage Druid doesn't do anything. Here I think we can double strike 1 2 3 to transmute, then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, should be in a good spot. Or yeah, I mean I was going to transmute for this guy, but we can just naturally draw it and make things even easier for us. If you didn't double strike, you could have played another Titan and still got Pact of Negation, right? Yes, I guess. Yeah, I think I think I could have, yeah. Even though Pact was fine there, I don't think it's a good card in the matchup. My opponent is likely bringing in this card that I hate, the extraction effect. Yes, but each elf that dies, it represents less damage if my opponent draws their outs, right? Each dead elf means that Archdruid and Esuri and the Shaman of the Pax are all like much worse cards, right? No. Oh no. Stay in the mind. This is the card that elves play. That elves place. So maybe I want access to Hornet Queen or Tireless Tracker. Usually we have access to Walking Ballista to play around that. How's it going, Crazy Ship? We're trying out some new stuff here. Yeah, Hive Mind is against Weird Prison, Control decks, and Tron. We won against the blue-red Restore Balance deck thanks to Hive Mind. Was pretty sweet. I'm feeling like we need to take out some cantrips here, because our mana is gonna be super taxed. And I like Scout better than Coalition Relic. This hand doesn't seem particularly good. This hand seems slightly... No, it's actually way better, yeah. I'm gonna keep this one. They move to 6. I mean, we're gonna need a pact at some point, so it's nice to get that out of the way. Now the cards that we're looking for are Engineered Explosives. Coalition Relic is something. We're gonna bottom both of these. Bounce lands are also something we might be interested in. Okay, turn 2 tapped Overgrown Tomb, it's a good sign. Alright, more visions. Sweet. Do we actually want Amulet? Okay, this is a tricky one. Do we want Amulet here? Amulet speeds me up considerably. And I would be able to next turn play Tolaria into... I guess I would not play out the Tolaria because I would be interested in transmuting the Tolaria for a bounce land. Yeah, I guess we can just bottom this and just try to go for play out T-West this turn. Next turn, play Coalition Relic, charge it, and then Titan on 4 off of this forest. Alright, Pierre Classon, thank you for the follow. Collected Company numero uno, Felipe 3. Felipe? Felipe. Thank you for the follow. Well, that one we can path, so that one's not that big of an issue. In fact, we probably want to path that one right now, right? Otherwise, I would have been taking like 5, 9. I would have been taking a lot of damage there. Rex Sage, yeah, Rex Sage is kind of brutal here. Okay. It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. We basically need to not get wrecked on this turn. Where's Villavi is? I was not expecting West Villavi when I passed the Asuri. I guess we needed to pass the Asuri anyway, so this is game 2. My opponent's going for it. If we draw a Path to Exile, we win. If we draw a Path to Exile, we win. Path? Nope. We should not have a Hornet Queen. No, we don't. Hornet Queen is usually not good in this matchup. I mean, it's not good. Like it's only delaying the inevitable against Ormandal, unless I find the Path to Exile. Flying, Life League, Indestructible, Haste. I cannot stop this anymore. Yeah, so we're going to concede. I wonder if this doesn't use the stack, right? So bringing in Ghost Squatter over Cavern might be a consideration. Everything else is fine as is, I think. It does use the stack. The ability does use the stack. Yeah, we could have pathed it, but we couldn't we couldn't draw cards, right? And we didn't top deck we needed to top deck exactly path, and then we could Titan and get Bounce Land plus a Gemstone, and then replay the Gemstone and path the Ormandal, but it didn't work. Yikes. I guess I keep this. I need to find the Titan though. And there's no use in me playing out this Amulet right now. Should have played the Gemstone though. Okay. Archdruid. I guess we pass that one right here. Okay, we need to find a bounce land here. If we find a bounce land, we're gonna be in a very good spot. If we don't, we are probably going to die. But if we find a bounce, we're gonna be in business. This is game 3 now, yeah. Alright. Give me that bounce land. Come on. Come on. Give me that bounce land. Rens, run, pack. Holy crap. Alright. So they can start spitting out tutus. That's a bounce land. Play out Amulet. Green, green, bounce. Play this out. Bounce. Packed. Primeval Titan. Cast Prime Time. Yes. What do we get here? We get Stronghold for sure, because this Titan is attacking. Is it attacking? Okay, we have access to 1 mana. We can only kill 2 1/1s. I don't like that. I think I want to set up another Titan and swing. So we can get Stronghold, bounce the gemstone, and we can get Simic. Bounce gemstone. We play this here, and then we get. Oh, I should have gotten Celestia Sanctuary. That was pretty bad actually. Should have 100% gotten Celestia Sanctuary there. It would have allowed me to double strike here. While I know that the gating's good. Here I can transmute for explosives, play it on 1 and blow it up. Right? No. No, I can't. I am 1 short of doing that. I can do T-West. Because I'm kind of afraid of getting Ormendal again. I guess I can beat Ormendal. I just race it and I get there faster than they do. I feel like I want to have Toleria West though amongst my choices, because my opponent might be playing Assassin's Trophy. So I guess I'm doing double T-West. Or T-West Kalni, maybe? T-West Gemstone? I don't want to die to a random... Yeah, let's do T-West Gemstone. I don't want to die to a random Damping Sphere or something. I think I could have played this turn a little bit better, though. I feel like I could have played this turn a little bit better. I don't have Ballista. I don't think their lords are gonna be good enough. I'm still at 20, so I'm not particularly afraid of Shaman of the Pack. I think I have most bases covered. So doing Insolite. Rex Sage is fine. That is not doing anything. And now what? If they also have collected company, that might be troublesome actually. So I pay for Pact, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. It's kind of awkward that no mana cost is actually good for me. I guess 0 is the best mana cost for me. Because my opponent can start spitting out 2/2 tokens. I can try to get greedy and try to find an amulet with these steerings. I guess both amulet and explosives are great, so I'm going to start there. We found both amulet and explosives. I think amulet is going to be better than explosives here, because it's going to force some chumps. Yeah, I like it. Sweet. Play amulet. Copy here. Can I 20 them here? What? What's going on? Decay my amulet. Oh, that's awkward. Well, now at least they cannot... Why does my opponent have Abrupt Decay in their deck? This makes no sense. Well, I guess they can still make 1/2/2. I guess they can still make 1/2/2. Okay, so no more amulets. So that means I'm gonna bounce the T-West. Fives. I guess my opponent can trade if they want to, but I think I'm okay with that. What if I find bounce here and I bounce this and I can transmute for explosives if I want to and blow it up on 0? That's not good enough. I want Tolaria Sunhome, most likely. Or Tolaria Simic. Actually, double bounce land sounds kind of interesting. Next turn I can transmute for Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can only haste. I cannot double strike as well. Unfortunate. I can't... Like, the only way to transmute for Blue Pact is if I think I'm gonna get double strike plus T-West or double strike plus Simic. Those are the two options that I like best, because I guess we can wait to see what my opponent does. Yeah, okay. We're gonna bounce Gemstone here. We can wait to see what my opponent does. I don't have Pact of Negation anymore. I'm dumb. Yeah, they're gonna make it 2/2. Gonna block. Or maybe not. Oh, Death Touch! I had no idea that this thing gives Death Touch. I should read the cards better. Okay. Alright, unless my opponent has like Thoughtseize into the nuts, we should be good. Show the complete list? Yeah, there you go, David del Frate. But yeah, we sided out the blue pacts because they are not good in this matchup. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a lot of damage. We are going to Pact, Haste. Yeah, we should be able to haste and double strike. Unless my opponent has some surprises for me, we should be in a good spot. That's crazy. I never read that, you know, wolves you control have Death Touch. That is the that is the line of text that I was missing, because I knew that the wolves didn't have Death Touch. I knew that the wolves didn't have Death Touch, but missed that tiny piece of interaction there. How many wolves can my opponent make? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 wolves so far. Alright, here comes something. Nettle Sentinel is fine. Shaman of the Pack. Okay. Take a bunch of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they don't have lethal here. They don't have lethal. 1, 2. They can only make 2 wolves. No attacks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Titan Mana. Then I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to find Bounce Land plus. What is my play here? Is it to Titan? If I haste and double strike, my opponent needs to put 12 toughness. So they can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with 2 wolves, 14 with 2 more wolves. That means I will kill both wolves. Or I can actually like first strike the Packmaster. David del Frate, what do you mean? For Amulet, best and worst matchup? I'll answer your question in a second. This is a complicated turn. If I transmute for explosives on 0. Now it feels like I want to haste and double strike. We don't have Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen is not good in this matchup. It's random that it ended up being good in 2 situations, but this is not usually the way that the matchup plays out. Okay, so we're gonna do Bounce Land plus Crossroads. L33 Watch Shore, thank you for the follow. So we're gonna gain 2 with this. And now we're going to bounce Gemstone Mine. Replay Gemstone. Haste Prime Time. Is the 1 damage from Azusa relevant? It might be. So we're going to double strike here. That's going to be 16 minus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so I guess Azusa is attacking. Mostly because it's not doing anything, so I might as well force another block. Although they get a free block with the Dwin Insolite here. Nah, screw it. Okay, so we're gonna do T-West. Vesuva, I guess, is in play, so we can't do that. So we're gonna do Bounce Land plus Kalni. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna bounce Crossroads. Oh, no, we're gonna bounce Teleria, actually. The goalkeeper is going up. That's hilarious. Are they missing the double strike? 'Cause they definitely need to put more stuff in here, yeah. Definitely need to throw more stuff under the bus there. Five, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7, 8. They are still taking lethal. They need to throw 2 more guys under the bus. And at that point, I don't think... Oh, they're getting a dude back with Dwin Insolite, with the Packmaster. So that's relevant. So they're going to have 2, 3, 4 guys. We're gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's still not lethal. I think we should have it. Even if my opponent draws something like Assassin's Trophy, we should be in a good spot. Oh no, because they can also make... They can make some wolves as well. We might have a game here. My opponent, yeah, I think you punted, OP. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you definitely punted. Those are not good blocks. Okay. Yeah, I guess they forgot about this. Okay, you got a 2-2. You got another 2-2. Okay. They also tapped wrong. They could have made one. No, I guess they couldn't. Because they could have. Because the Packmaster's dying now. Alright. Elite comes back. Lethal damage goes through. Whew. That was a close one. That was a close one. If my opponent had blocked correctly, they should have thrown this guy and This guy and I guess the... No, they had another 1/1 under the bus. If they had thrown these guys as well, they would go to 1, and then they would untap with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. 9 power minus... And if they top deck like a Shaman of the Pack, they could win. That was close. That was really close. Very, very close. Tight game. Very interesting. Yeah, that was a cool game. I liked that one a lot. All right, 3-0. We have 83 viewers right now. I was going to stop, and then we have 83 viewers right now. So I really appreciate everybody hanging out. We're gonna play one more. Just cause there's a lot of people hanging out here, and I like having everybody hanging out here. So this is the list. Serum Visions has been very nice. Si hace 4-0 sabes que va por la quinta. It's possible. Oh, sorry, David Del Frate. I forgot to answer your question. Yes, good matchups. I think our absolute best matchup is Boggles. Boggles is a very good matchup. Blue White is a positive matchup, not necessarily like broken or anything. What is also good matchups? I'm blanking on. Okay, so let's go through my guide and let's figure out what the matchups are. Fastlands have been nice. The Rock is an okay matchup. I don't think it's like very good, but it's I feel like I want to play the matchup more often than not. Any deck with Blood Moon is bad. White Coalition Relic? Well, I was talking about Blood Moon literally right now, and that is one of the reasons White Coalition Relic is good. Also, by itself, without any help, this hand is going... this hand is a little bit too slow. Also, by itself, it ramps you into a turn 4 Titan. If you cast it on 3, all you need is an untapped land. And this hand's okay. Can keep this one. Again, we're gonna need a Titan at some point, so yeah, we're gonna see the power of Coalition Relic here, actually. So next turn I'm going to... Yeah, Ponza is a terrible matchup. Infect it's a really bad matchup. Blue Moon is a very, very bad matchup. Basically any control deck with Blood Moons is very bad. Here we're gonna see the power of Coalition Relic. I'm trying to see how I'm going to sequence my lands. I'm going to play T-West on turn 2, or if I'm playing against something where Bog is better, I will Bog on turn 2. And then on turn 3, I want to have access to Gemstone Mine plus Relic. And I kind of want to have access to another untapped source. So I guess I'm going to bottom this and top the Relic. I'm bottoming the Gemstone because I'm already casting Searings next turn anyway. Oh! We're playing the mirror. Okay, so then I very, very much want to find an Amulet or something that speeds me up here. Yeah, we're in very, very bad shape for the mirror. Very bad shape for the mirror. Unless my opponent's hand is completely atrocious, We are not going to... Yep, my opponent has Amulet too. Amulet is usually the mirror breaker, so in the mirror match, whoever has access to Amulet usually wins. Unless something very weird happens. Yeah, my opponent seems to have a turn 3 Titan, which we cannot really beat. Okay. That is one of the ways that we potentially beat a turn 3 Titan. And here we can charge Relic. If we charge Relic here, next turn we're going to... I guess it doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same thing. We need to find a bounce land in order to break serve. I mean, not to break serve, but to like speed ourselves up. My opponent is the one breaking serve over there. If they have a Titan though, I don't think we can win. Kiki is the only mirror breaker. Yeah, you can turn 2 without explore. You need double Amulet, a Susa, bounce land, non-bounce land, and a prime time. And to not have Slayer Stronghold, Vesuva, or Sunhome in your hand. It's a lot of requirements, but yeah, you can actually turn 2 without explore. Yeah, they have the Titan. So I'm just going to concede here. We can't beat this. We can't beat this. My opponent was 1 turn faster than we were. Alright, sideboarding. Buchuki Bog out. Ghost Quarter and Crossroads out. Rex Sage, Excavator, Tracker. I guess on the play I don't want as many paths. On the draw I would want more paths for sure. What version about Amulet do you think is the best one? Hypnotic, it changes. It changes literally every stream. I do a lot of like trying things out. A lot of times it works, and a lot of times it doesn't. Hypnotic, thank you for the follow, by the way. A lot of times it works, a lot of times it doesn't work. But I'm always trying new things to see if there's any cool stuff. What's up, Karim? Karim owns. Hello. What does Hiveman do for the deck? It's an alternate win condition, mostly against Word Person, against control decks, and against Tron and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess on the play I'm just going to go kind of all in. On the draw I will bring more like interactive elements, but on the play I kind of want to jam. The visions have been pretty good. I could get another pact. As I was saying, I'm trying to be as streamlined as possible. On the draw, I will probably bring another pact. I will probably bring some extra Path to Exiles. But I'm on the play right now, and I want to, make the most of it by trying to be as aggro as possible. His hand seems very bad. The good thing is that we can kill opponents' amulets. And if we find Ghost Quarter, we can go ham. It seems, wait, it's too bad. This hand is even worse. Roll into 5 again. Roll into 4. Probably not winning this one. Probably not winning this one. If we draw untap land into Titan, we might get there. I guess any bounce land also does it because I have access to a scout. So any land this turn, and then we naturally top deck Titan. My opponent has scout into Amulet again. Yikes. We might not get there, people. We might not get there. I've been playing Amulet against a lot of John and Rock, and it seems almost impossible to lose to them. Is there a way they can play good against it? Or is it just a very bad matchup? It's, what do you mean? Like you win against John a lot? Is that what you're saying? Or you lose against John a lot? I think that the matchup is actually very close. I don't think it's very favored for us or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think we can win. I don't think we can win. My opponent seems to have it. You win against them. My experience is that it's actually very close, because Assassin's Trophy, it's a way that they can come back. Usually, if they go discard into Bob, into Liliana, we struggle a lot. And yeah, the Shadow matchup is miserable. It's very, very bad. Play Yasusa. Simic again. I wonder if they could be like any yield until beginning of combat or something like that. Because I would very much like to do that right now. Would save me a lot of clicking. GQ into explosives. We sided out explosives. Again, we were on the play, and I wanted to be very on the aggressive part of it, since the play draw is very important in this matchup. But we mulligan to 4, so we're kind of doing what we can here, which is not a lot. Definitely not a lot we can do here. The good thing is that we lost so quickly this one that I think I might be able to just play the last one. I just want to make sure that they are not going for haste, because I might be able to punish them here. If they get too reckless and they don't have a T-West or another Titan, might be able to punish them here. I don't think it's gonna work out though. Beginning of combat. White bordered forests. Sick. They still have Simic in hand. And they have an active scout, so Ghost Squadron doesn't really do anything. They have 2 active scouts, actually. Steerings into Tech Edge. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Alright, I can get behind Tech Edge. They got more stuff to do still. Damn. Floating some manases. Transmuting some transmutingses. I guess we can draw a second Titan here. A second pact or something. A second path. My bad. I can GQ here, but my opponent can activate in response, so they can still Titan next turn. I'm just dead here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lose the Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I'm just dead. Can we do anything? They pay for pact. I can maybe like Ghost Squatter them or do something irrelevant like that. Guess I'm gonna pass. Because my opponent showed me the tech edge though, I think I'm going to do that. Let's see if my opponent plays her on the Ghost Quarter. They don't. If they have a second bounce land, I kinda die, but that's the name of the game. Alright, here goes nothing. If they have second bounce, I will concede. If they had second bounce, they should have definitely used it right there, though. I think they might have enough mana to Titan anyway, actually. Yeah, I think they will have enough mana to Titan anyway. Yeah, they will. Just do some yielding here. Yeah, they still have enough. Yeah, if I had access to Amulet, I think the play would have been to transmute for Vesuva and copy my own Ghost Quarter and try to cheese a win through stopping my opponent from paying for Pact in their upkeep. Just because I'm so far behind here that is kind of like the only thing that I can do. Oh, they're going for haste again, but they can't go for haste. I mean, not with how they paid here. Because they are all out of land drops now, and their Stronghold is in their hand. So they can't haste here. They could have hasted otherwise. They could have hasted if they hadn't used that extra land drop for no reason. But if I'm not mistaken, they are out of land drops here. So that's kind of weird. So, end of turn, I charge Relic. I play Simic Growth, bouncing Botanical Sanctum. I just cross my fingers. Never mind, they can GQ me. We don't have Titan mana. Asusa getting in there. Well, we can't really do anything. I guess my opponent can not GQ me, which they didn't, which is very weird. My opponent has Tech Edge, so I need to watch out for that, but can I really do anything about Tech Edge? I don't think I can. My opponent's going to pay for Pact, and then they're simply going to like do nothing. 2 Simic Growths. Bounce here and bounce here. I don't think I can win anymore, just to be clear. I don't think this is a winnable game. My opponent has Amulet and I don't, and I move to 4. It's definitely closer than it should have been. It was definitely closer than it should have been, that's for sure. But yeah, I just don't think I can win. My opponent's gonna double strike Titan here. I guess I could top deck exactly Path. And if I top deck exactly Path to exile, and my opponent makes a mistake and they don't, they don't what? They can make a mistake and they don't like get Tolaria or something? So I got to top deck exactly Path to Exile, and I need my opponent to make a misplay and not get not get a Tolaria. There's the Stronghold, which my opponent forgot about last turn. If they have Excavator, they could do some damage here. Oh, I guess they can 20 me and force me to chomp. Yeah, that seems very good for them. They know both of my cards in hand, so they know that they don't need to play around Path right now. And they can 20 me and force me to chomp. And because I took one from the Asus a couple of turns ago, I cannot chomp with the Scout. I need to chomp with the Primetime. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yep. Alright, I see what you're doing, opponent. Alright, they got me. Three and one, losing the mirror. Those draws, though, were miserable. Those draws really were miserable. Huh. Very interesting hand. With double Serum Visions, I feel tempted to keep this, especially being on the play. Let's be crazy greedy. The lasers that come in your deck. Yeah, I don't think that either Delay nor Sakama would have beaten my opponent there. Not with the Multi-4. Huh. Yes, we're definitely Serum Visioning first. And then we're going to... I imagine my opponent is on Dredge. I think I want only one Simic Growth. I don't want the other one. Or do I want both? No, I want just the one. I'm gonna name Shaman here. I'm gonna be a little bit greedy. I'm gonna hope that my opponent doesn't have Dark Blast. Not all Dredge players play Dark Blast, so in the main. If I see Meyer, I think Dredge before everything else. It could be Hollow One or Burn, but I'm going to assume Dredge first. And I was right. Sweet. So let's see some dredging over there. They dredge Thug and Loam. We're going to Serum Visions first. We draw a Susa. Bottom this. We're going to play Amulet. And we're going to play out the Stronghold. And I'm not going to play out the Azusa because my opponent has a conflag right there. So I'm simply going to swing. And next turn, like my opponent has this turn to do their dredge things. Because next turn they did. Second reunion, yep. Rough. Okay, Dredge Thug, Dredge Imp, Imp times 2. Alright, not the most insane of dredges. They are reasonable dredges, but wow, they did have the Dark Blast. They could still have Faithless Looting here? Oh, nothing. Okay, so I think that we win now. This, bounce, Azusa. Play this. Bounce, play this again. Bounce. So we're gonna get Boros, Vesuva, and then we're going to get an attack, Bojuku Bog plus... We're gonna get Bojuki Bog plus Kalni. So... Boros, Vesuva. Vesuva copy here. Here. I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting to have enough to pay for Pact, which we're going to be able to because of the Scout. Yes. Kalni, Bojuki Bog. Ah, there we go. Been running ticket for a few leagues, and I've been liked in the Mirror and Tron. Yeah, I mean those are exactly the matches where Those are exactly the matches where that card shines. I guess we do have 5 mine now against Dredge. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. -1 Cavern, and I guess we can do -1 Steerings. No, we couldn't 20. We could have done 16, but that's not enough. So the Natty Bog. The Natty Bog. We might get wrecked by Cathartic Reunion though. Loam is fine. Okay, here we play Scout. And then we hope that my opponent doesn't have an insane turn here. Okay. Sweet. So we're going to do... play Azusa. Bounce. And do I... They just concede. Sweet. Oh, the Natty Bog has done it again. The Natty Bog has done it again. Sweet. Awesome. 4-1. This list has felt nice. Just like Serum Visions have felt very nice overall. I feel like I could kinda want to have access to a second explosives. That's the only thing though. But yeah, it felt good. It felt good. Only losing to the mirror. So clearly Amulet is the best deck in the format. It felt fine. There was one situation where we were like, okay, let's hope to draw a bounce land, and then we didn't get there. But I feel like I'm going to keep experimenting with this. I feel like I'm going to keep experimenting with this list because it felt pretty good overall. It felt pretty good overall. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, well, I agree. I think this is kind of nice. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm going to probably be back tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. Hive Mind was good against the Restore Balance deck. And then it was... I think it won against Tron. I don't remember really. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out about Hive Mind still. Again, we didn't really play against the matchups where Hive Mind really shines, right? Like, I guess we played against Tron, which was pretty good, but we didn't play against Blue White. We didn't play against what's his name, the Weird Prison deck. So there's still Hive Mind still needs to prove itself, I guess. And yeah, even that match against Dredge, we had the Hive Mind, but we didn't have the Pact. So that's kind of iffy as well, especially against something like Dredge. Though I do think that Hive Mind might be good enough against Dredge. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. We'll be back tomorrow. If you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do that. If you want to help support the stream, you can subscribe. With that link over there, you get access to these 2 beautiful emotes. And you also get access to the sideboard guide that I wrote for subscribers. If you want to check out previous streams, you can do so on my YouTube channel. That's a link right there. If you want to follow me on social media, that's my Twitter handle right there at fpavlosmtg. And I always post whenever I'm going live. And I usually post a picture of the list that we're going to be playing and blah, blah, blah. What am I missing? Oh, Discord. That is the Amulet Discord right there. If you want to join, that's your link. And finally, if you want to support the stream in a different way, or you want to see your whichever experiment you're working with, and you want to see your 75 played on stream, it can be Amulet, it can be whatever else. In fact, we have some beautiful random stuff coming up in the donation queue for next week. Where is it? Oh yeah, we got this spice. We're gonna be playing this on Monday. We're gonna be playing this on Monday. Okay, Moto cannot handle this sideboard. Moto just cannot do it. We're gonna be playing this on Monday. It's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, this is a donation queue, a donation list. And if you want to see your list played on stream, you need to donate with enough money to pay for the entry fee of a league, whether it's a friendly league, which would be $8, or a competitive leagues, which would be $12. But yeah, if you have any questions, you know where to reach me: Twitter, here on Twitch, Discord, etc. And let's go raid somebody. Let's raid. Nice, Spider Space. Yeah, let's go raid Spider Space. If you haven't heard from Spider Space, he is a Death and Taxes aficionado, and he's a great dude. So I recommend you check out his stream. All right, see you all tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye bye.